everyone. Welcome back to the PLNR radio podcast after a long hiatus. Nick, how are you doing?
Have you ever went number 2 and wiped and there was nothing there?
A lot, actually. I feel like
lot?
Yeah, I feel like that's most of my experiences.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Time out.
So I think it's a bad day if I take number 2 and I just have to sit and wipe for a while. You didn't see it going this way. I can see.
Because this is what when it happens to me, it's like a glorious occasion, you know?
Yeah.
Because I usually have to wipe a lot.
Oh, that's the reg for me, baby.
Do you have enough? Is your diet okay? I feel like you're pumping out pebbles or stones in there.
Well, I always look in the toilet and there's nothing there either. So. No.
You're just clogged up.
No, I mean, I feel like if it's like a messy wipe situation, I'm like, something might be wrong because
oh my god,
normally it's like 2 or 3 wipes and like there's nothing left. That's it. And
2 or 3.
But the first 2 or 3 are like there's nothing on it, but I'm doing more just to be sure I've covered the entire anus.
Are you usually constipated?
No. I have been before though, man.
Being
tough.
constipated.
Those are tough times. This is a good way to start it out.
Oh, see, it was just on my mind. Oh, well, I'm glad to be back, by the
way. Yeah, I've been constipated on an airplane before.
On the airplane?
Yeah.
Did you try and get it out on mid-flight?
I did try, yeah. It makes it like worse almost.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I was recently constipated. Not recently, last year. I think for a male, it might be one of the top 5 worst pains we can experience. We can't experience childbirth.
Bodily pains, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like if I shoot you in the face, like...
I wouldn't feel the pain, obviously.
If you survived, you would. You might not die immediately, either.
How good's your aim?
No, but that's a good point. It's probably... Kidney stones are probably up there. Constipation. That was a...
Just getting a bruise.
Just a regular bruise?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? You been to the gym recently?
My gosh. Get ready for this.
Okay. I asked because I figured,
I've been doing some more cardio recently.
Yeah.
I'm on the stair stepper. It's, manly stair stepper.
What makes that manly? I feel like
I don't know. I feel like I pretend like I'm climbing a mountain when I'm on it,
Okay.
And I look up. There's kind of an open space in the center of my gym. All the equipment's around it.
Yep.
And there was a middle-aged man, dual nunchucks. I kid you not, doing a routine with nunchucks.
So dual nunchucks meaning he had 4.
He had a nunchuck in each hand.
I'm trying to clarify. So a nunchuck to me is like the chain and the 2.
Yes, that is one pieces. Nunchuck.
Okay, got it. So he had one in each hand.
One in each hand.
That's impressive to start.
So this is the thing. I wanted with all my might to judge this guy, but I was impressed.
Yeah.
He was flinging it around.
Still judge. I mean, because if you're that good, but if you're that good at something, I feel like there's another place you could go to do it, like a dojo of some sort, not a commercial Gold's Gym.
So I feel like it's kind of a flex. He's flexing on everybody that I can nunchuck and you can't. It was just very interesting, man. I just couldn't.
Do you think when he signed up for the gym membership, he was like, "Where do you guys do nunchucks normally?"
We don't nunchucks.
Just in the boxing area. Me and you are pretty judgmental. I've been to Gold's Gym with you, and we've laughed at people just punching the punching bag.
Yeah, well, see, I feel like that's just. I feel like it's really normal, though.
You better be good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, listen. What are you doing that
for?
You
doing that?
I'll come over there, punch you in the face right now.
Let's spar.
Man, see, we're dealing with we're in the middle of the coronavirus epidemic right now.
Oh boy!
And I was at the gym last night, and there was a guy full hoodie, hood up, latex gloves on, and
so like
and a
latex,
mask,
like dishwashing gloves.
Yeah, and a mask coming up to the eyes, and
surgical mask. Like a doctor's mask?
Yeah, it was a big one too. Like it was bigger than like a lot of the ones I've seen. Okay. And I've seen one at the supermarket too. And like, also, who calls it a supermarket? I've never called it a supermarket before.
Hey, old Sonny, you want to go to the market?
The store, sorry. Yeah, but it makes me uncomfortable because it makes me think that they have coronavirus and they want to give it to me.
So is he benching? What workouts was he doing?
He was He was doing dumbbell bench, I think.
With
Yeah. I'll tell you this. He didn't look like he knew enough. Like, if you were going to do that to go to the gym, just don't go to the gym. Like, if he looked like, you need to still be in the gym, like, you've earned it. I don't think he's earned the right to put on.
Maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. We don't know the kind of grip latex gloves give.
Ooh.
Maybe they're like really good weightlifting gloves. And
I really wish I would have seen like one of the pair of gloves rip and him just go, Gah!
And then maybe the mask. People do that training mask on when they run on the
Originally,
treadmill.
that's what I thought it was because I've seen people do that at my gym before, but no, it was just a surgical mask, like he was going into surgery.
I'm sorry, but he's got to get his membership revoked for that, I think, showing up with that attire.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't let him in. I feel like if I was at the front desk, because either you're an idiot or you have the virus, and either way, you shouldn't be at the gym. But it's just weird times right now.
Weird times we're living in. Yeah. No toilet paper on the shelves.
Yeah. I haven't been yet.
I mean, you don't use toilet paper, so
yeah, just one pack lasts me. Wow, my life.
This isn't really affecting you, but for people who actually use toilet paper, it's pretty crazy. What do you think about wipes, like the adult wipes? I don't know what they're called. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like wet wipes almost.
Yeah, wet wipes for your poop. Are they called adult wipes? I don't know what they're called.
It's like wet wipes. That's what it's called.
But wet wipes are kind of like for disinfecting purposes. These are for like wiping.
Yeah.
Like baby wipes.
It's wet toilet paper, basically.
Okay, let's call it wet TP.
I don't know. I've never tried. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
So I heard once you try it, you don't go back to regular toilet paper.
Interesting. I feel like I've definitely maybe needed it before. I feel like I've been in a
dry constipation.
I've been in a situation where maybe it's been a little dry down there, and I could maybe moisten it up. At that point in time,
I feel like it must give you a really clean feeling down there, for real.
You know what I've done before?
Oh, here we go.
I've just taken toilet paper and I've run it under the sink before. I swear to God. I swear I've done that before if I felt like I needed it.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, I didn't know this was going to be happening this episode.
The toilet paper. I mean, it's been around. It's been on our minds, with the shelves being empty.
You know what I don't like about you living with you before? You use bad toilet paper.
No, this I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I hate your toilet paper. Soft?
It should be soft
No.
because
No.
Your anus is a very sensitive part of your body.
That's true, but you need a toilet paper with some grip and some,
I bet you got scarring down there and everything from the type of toilet paper you use. And now you're just used to it.
I'm not gonna lie; it's probably pretty coarse and tough down there.
Oh, I would hate when you would come home and say you had toilet paper because I knew,
it was Scott. I like the Scott thin, a little
half
tough.
ply.
It's not half ply. It's just okay. So when I wipe with the puffy stuff, nothing grips it. There's like
what?
I have to use a whole bunch, like a whole roll for one go around because it doesn't fit.
I think that's more of an internal plumbing problem that you have.
No.
Because okay. I use a soft toilet paper. I barely use any toilet paper.
Because you don't have any residue.
Well, that's an internal problem you have. What have you been eating?
I think mine's normal.
No.
Having some leftovers after you go. I'm concerned.
Some leftovers.
Yeah. Yours, it just slides through. Nothing left.
You know how you can like feel the difference though? Do you know what I mean?
Kind of.
Like you go in, you feel the slippery slide down, and you just go, we're good on this one. Or you feel and you go, that one didn't finish. That's not. There's something in there I gotta get out.
Yeah, with my soft tissue.
But I don't think that I've never heard of a grip issue before.
No,
because it's not like
I feel like my toilet paper gets in there better and just grabs more. I just don't think the soft one grabs it.
Do you think there'll ever be a newer upgrade of toilet paper, meaning like a different material?
Oh,
that could possibly work better.
No, I don't think that, but I do think maybe one day we won't have toilet paper and we'll just be the thing, the water,
the bidet.
The bidet. I think it'll just be the bidet one.
You ever use a bidet? You look like a bidet kind of guy.
No, because that's like wet TP, but just no TP.
So how I'm confused because I feel like even if you like shoot that water up there, like it might get some stuff, but you gotta wipe it off.
Right. I feel like the wet BH is gonna be uncomfortable.
BH, is that what we're going with?
We're gonna all acronyms.
BH.
Bow body.
Bow body. Oh man, I didn't know we were gonna get into all this freaking poop talk.
Listen, toilet paper has been off the shelves. It's on my mind because people are panic buying toilet paper for some reason.
Yeah, I don't get the toilet paper thing because does the coronavirus make you poop more?
No,
Yeah.
I think it really is. I think people might have thought this was the apocalypse, so they wanted to stock up on toilet paper.
Bree, our certified nurse, our
RN
podcast
of the
nurse,
podcast
yeah,
RN.
she is confirming that you do not poop more with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So
That would be
stop buying so much toilet
Think
paper.
about a virus that it just comes out.
I mean, I guess their thought is like a virus that comes.
No, like think about it for a second. You're walking down the street, you have the poop virus.
Yeah,
And it just
That'll
you
happen
have
one
no
day.
you have no control over it, and it just.
if you were, but if you knew like it was an epidemic, then it'd be okay.
I don't know.
And then it'd lead the
Think
way
it-
for regular people to just start pooping on
think
the
about like
street.
you're in a business meeting and it just you have no control.
I'm sorry.
Get out! Get out!
Oh man. But yeah, I guess their thought is, if they get toilet paper, they're planning on like quarantining for a while. or
I think that's
have you been social distancing recently?
Yeah, I didn't want you to come over today.
Okay, that's ridiculous. I asked if I could come over.
You could be a carrier. It takes 14 days to show symptoms.
I probably already. Maybe I even.
Peyton,
What'd you say?
you look a little flushed.
See, what was funny is the other day our friend, we won't say his name, but he texted us and said that he thought he had symptoms, but he's also fine a few days later. So
See, it's that overreaction. I think.
yeah,
It's
it was
just
the
really-
overreaction.
People are
Because
just-
also, if he was fine now, he didn't need to tell us about it.
yeah.
But he did.
Hey, I want attention.
Yeah, you know who you are. You know who you are. And he listens to it too, so he knows.
Yeah. So that's enough poop talk, right?
Yeah, what else you got?
We can go to some Would You Rathers if you want.
Oh, that's fine with me, dude.
Because, I mean, we're giving the coronavirus a platform. And I think we should stop giving it a platform.
This isn't, maybe one day, but I don't know if this is much
It's
of
a platform.
much of a platform.
The internet, it bounces around. All right.
I would like to get your thought on the sports world, though. And
Oh, wow.
Maybe a little more serious now. When do you think sports will come back? How long do you think put them off for?
When that happened, they all, like, one after another started
Yeah.
canceling. It was blowing my mind, honestly. Because nothing like this has ever happened before.
Yep.
And, March Madness, everybody looks forward to March Madness. If you don't like basketball, people fill out brackets.
Yeah.
It
Very
just
sad.
It blows my mind because especially we were college athletes.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Like, imagine we win conference
Yeah.
and we can't go to the tournament. And it's just crazy.
Well, that's what happened. I mean, I know the Division I tournament hadn't even started yet. Division II was in the middle of it. Division III was in the middle of it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, there were kids who were probably, I don't know what the Division III was, maybe Sweet 16, but
Right.
they just get cut short. And luckily, I saw recently that it's, they're giving them their year back.
Right.
But that's still like,
That's
if
tough.
you're like a Division III or Division II athlete and you're not planning on like going pro or something, you just
Yeah.
have to like get into a job. You might not come back.
Right. It's nice, but
Yeah.
it's crazy too for the athletes that were like baseball. Like they're in the middle. They just
Yeah.
started their season.
Yeah, literally like a month ago.
And then no more.
I just feel like it wouldn't be that hard to just postpone it. Like I feel like that was the
Yeah.
overreaction because the NBA just postponed.
Yeah.
And the NCAA just straight up canceled everything.
I guess it might be different because the NCAA is overlords. People think, but
yeah, and I mean the
overlords.
NCAA does deal with a lot more
Right.
people than the NBA.
These
and
are
there's-
student athletes, students
Yeah,
first.
yes.
Okay.
I guess it would sort of look like they were forcing, and once the NBA did it,
Yeah.
they were kind of screwed. But man, if I was an athlete, I feel like I'd be like, yeah, just postpone it a little bit,
Yeah.
and we'll be fine.
Yeah, but you're a student first.
I was not a student first, I can tell you that.
Well, you should have been.
I mean, I got good grades and everything, but I mean,
You got good grades?
I got good grades. I made good marks in school, but
Marks.
did you ever notice older people say that marks?
No.
My grandma used to always say, "What marks are you getting in school?"
Really?
Yeah,
And is that grades?
yeah. She said, "What marks are you getting?" Yeah.
So I guess What is the origin of that? Did they mark your paper?
I guess, yeah. Like if you get a lot of marks, maybe it's like bad, but they just like shorten it to.
Wow. Imagine going to school back then.
Yeah, they could like beat you up in school and stuff.
Well, I feel like you'd be the leather jacket guy and bullied people.
Like Danny Zuko.
Like Zuko, but minus the singing and more ugly.
Oh.
That was a little meaner than I thought it was going to be.
I have always wanted to try to wear a leather jacket, but I don't know when I would wear a leather jacket.
But like the movie 17 Again with Zac Efron?
Yeah.
He just shows up to school in a jacket. I feel like you just show up.
I haven't watched that movie recently, but yeah. Sure, man.
He was old and then he's young.
No, I remember Matthew Perry, Zac Efron.
Yeah, Matthew Perry, Zac Efron.
I remember the movie.
So my point is, Zac Efron just shows up to high school in a leather jacket and people are like goo-goo for him.
So if I would be a Danny Zuko, what would you be? A Sandy?
Yeah, I'm a Sandy. That's more my vocal pitch, vocal range.
Oh my gosh.
Summer lovin'.
Okay. All right, man. Let's get into these would you
Yeah,
rathers.
let's get into would you rathers.
Go ahead. I'll let you start.
I got two really good ones. Which one? Would you rather always enter a room yelling your name, or always do a cartwheel when you go out of a room?
Cartwheel, probably.
When you go out of a room, you're always going to do a cartwheel.
I don't know. Those are two not huge deals,
Okay. You enter a funeral and you're going to yell your name?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you didn't think, did you?
Well, but people are like, if they invited you, they're like, oh, Peyton's coming. So obviously when he walks in, he's going to yell his name.
Peyton! I think you have to do your Peyton Bradley. I think you have to do all three names.
Okay. But, so I think a cartwheel when I leave would be quieter. So people might not notice.
Okay. No, in every room in your house, every time you go out of your room and every time you go out of the bathroom, you're doing a cartwheel.
What if there's no one around?
No, was that the scenario is
I don't
every
know, man.
time you leave a room,
Yeah.
you do a cartwheel. So you're going out of your bathroom, cartwheel.
It'd be good exercise for sure.
You're going out of the gym, cartwheel.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be less embarrassed in a public situation doing a cartwheel.
That draws so much attention doing a cartwheel.
More than vocally yelling?
I think it's maybe a little less. I think you're downplaying it a little bit.
So are you saying that you're doing yelling?
I think I'm yelling.
That doesn't make any sense.
How does it not make sense? You're a cartwheel.
It just makes you seem.
What if you're in a very crowded bar? Let's say you're going out of a bar.
Okay, you're in a crowded bar. You think it's cool to yell your name?
It's really loud. They're always going to hone in on you.
Okay, but you're just picking out select situations. I'm going entire public situations.
I would maybe.
Most places aren't bars, so if that's all you got. Okay. Most places aren't bars. Okay?
Not in my world.
No. I know you want to live in just bar-filled society, okay? But that's not where we live. You might have to walk into a doctor's office, okay?
Oh, you're going to do a cartwheel out of there.
And they're going to go, that was really cool. I'm going to go, I don't feel well.
I just got tested for corona.
Oh, no.
Can you actually do a cartwheel?
Absolutely.
See, I can't do it. I don't think I can do one.
Okay, that you just haven't tried then, because I feel like once you become an adult and you have some sort of athleticism, you can do a cartwheel.
Maybe I can do a round off. What is that? What's called?
Bree's shaking her head. Yes, I don't know. I don't know what a round off is.
It's like a half cartwheel. You don't complete it.
Bree says no, not a half cartwheel. Oh, now she doesn't know. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, she's just good for the science.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like you should be able, and I'd like to see you try to do a cartwheel after the episode. Because,
okay, we can maybe video it.
Yeah, that'd be good. You got enough space.
I got a wide open range in here.
All right, you want me to do one, or
so final answer, cartwheel.
Cartwheel, yeah.
I think I'm gonna yell. I do think that.
Well, you're wrong. So, all right. Would you, since we were just watching the Supersize? Documentary, well, the second one, which really isn't even about Supersize Me, but would you rather eat the Supersize Me McDonald's meals that he had to for a month straight?
Okay.
Or have someone punch you in the face once per day?
Okay, so who's this person punching me in the face?
It's an average person. It's not someone who's gonna. It's not like a fighter who's gonna do a lot of damage, but it's also not someone who you're not gonna feel a lot. I think it's a tough question.
It is. It's tough, but I'm going supersize me because
I'd like you to explain why.
I feel like okay, it's an average person. Like if my wife Bree punched me in the face, I feel like she'd leave a bruise.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that bruise is gonna accrue and accrue. Your face is gonna be swollen, I think, by the end of the month. So
that's a good point.
I think being getting obese.
Let's change it to once per week.
Oh, once per. Okay.
So 4 solid punches to the face.
Ooh, that's a little different.
In a month.
This supersize me might be kind of fun though. And just eating McDonald's.
I feel like you'd feel like he did. He felt
like. But that was back in the early 2000s when they were pumping out sludge. The McDonald's menu has
come on.
The McDonald's menu has gotten healthier.
It doesn't matter. You're supposed to order like the same thing, aren't you?
Okay, so
and you have to get fries with everything, anyways. You're supposed to get Coke with everything.
Right.
I mean that's ridiculous.
Because they don't do the supersize me thing anymore. You can't say supersize.
You could still get a large though. We'll do the large me.
Can you large that, please?
Can you large that for me, please?
Okay, I'm probably going to do 1 punch in the face.
Yeah.
4 punches by an average person.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
Hopefully they can even it out.
I feel
1 punch on one cheek, 1 punch on the other.
I just feel like with the McDonald's, you'd feel like garbage like immediately if you ate it for 3
meals a day would be tough because I'm thinking. I mean, I do like me an egg McMuffin.
Yeah. Oh, those are so good.
But one every day?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Punch me in the face. punch me in the face.
Oh, that was a gross cough.
Oh gosh.
Maybe one at 6 feet.
But that was a wet one. It has to be a dry cough for.
You specialize in dry activities.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, man.
We're done with poop jokes. So my last one is: would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or drink a cup of hot sauce?
A cup of hot sauce, or
a jar like a jar of Hellmann's, or a cup of hot sauce.
I think the hot sauce.
You can get it down.
I think it'd go quicker. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it might not be like fun at the time, but
because a cup's a lot of straight.
Yeah, but a jar of mayonnaise, dude, mayonnaise straight up, like oh my god. There's just no way.
Imagine spoonfuls of mayo. Oh.
And I love mayo on
stuff. I do like mayo.
But mayo not on something is not the way to go.
I used to hate mayo growing up. Like, don't touch it or I'll vomit. My taste changed. I don't know.
You have a bad palate, though.
No, I don't.
Yep.
If I eat more diverse things, that means my palate is more cultured.
I told you
and
this
it's more
earlier.
diverse.
I told you this earlier. You have a garbage disposal palate.
You just shove things in your mouth for energy.
Yeah. Food is energy.
So that's going against. It's counterproductive to your argument.
Inertia is the property of matter. Bill Nye taught me that.
This is not a science podcast, okay?
Well,
we talk about poop.
We're too intense.
We talk about would you rather.
The people come here for the poop, all right? And it's that simple. But I mean, mayonnaise straight up.
Yeah.
I think I'd throw up off. I think I could get the hot sauce down. Mayonnaise, I think I'd keep throwing up.
We should do a Carolina Reaper.
What is that? The pepper?
The hottest pepper.
Let's go on hot ones. You think they'll let us on hot ones?
I think
to promote.
You know, there's a game show now.
I did see that. Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, definitely good for him.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's like the simplest concept.
Maybe next time we do a podcast, we should get a hot wing.
Let's do.
Oh, wait, that's plagiarism.
We'll start a new show called Would You Rather, and we'll just bring different food items.
Yeah. Oh.
And would you rather, and whatever they decide, they get a choice, but they have to do that.
That's
and
not
if they
bad.
do it, they'll get
it's
something.
kind of like Fear Factor almost.
Yeah, Fear Factor's gone though, so.
Yeah.
But it's Fear Factor with just 2 choices.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You guys want that? Yeah, you got any other ones?
No, man. I think that's it for me.
I'm all out.
glad to be back.
I'm glad to be back too. We were gone for a really long time, and mostly my fault. I feel like I was moving.
Just life got in your way.
My neck didn't move for a while.
Yeah, you got a little pinched nerve action.
Yeah, it didn't move for a while
from straining.
Yeah, I was just lifting a crazy amount of weight, and
yeah, with latex gloves.
Yeah, I was breathing into my mask, and it just messed up. But no, we're glad to be back. Hopefully everyone enjoys this episode, and we will see you again next time.